by the Scottish National Party.
Well, as you've just heard, there now follows a party political broadcast on behalf of the Scottish National Party. Meanwhile, on the other side, and particularly on the other side of the border, we are getting to watch much better programs. And so, I now leave you to enjoy...
Hold on a second, Julian, love. There's a woman on the screen.
A woman? Oh, my God, so there is. What on earth is she doing there? I say, what are you doing?
Eh?
I said, what do you think you're doing?
Are you speaking to me?
Yes, you. What are you doing?
I'm doing the fandango. What does it look like I'm doing?
Oh, well, look, would you please get off?
I've only just come on.
Get off!
But I've got work to do.
Look, dearie, we are trying to do a party political broadcast here.
Oh, yes. And I'm sure everybody sitting out there would rather watch the water in my bucket dry than hear some twit going on about how the recession is over, jobs are 10 a penny, and everybody's pockets are stepping full with money.
Look, if you don't get off right now, I shall dock your salary and send for security.
All right. But I'll be back when it's over.
Thank you, Julian.
And now there follows a party political broadcast on behalf of the Scottish.
You don't want to listen to this. Come with me and we'll go and have a wee breath of fresh air. Is that not just typical, eh? Here you are, you're trying to get by, make ends meet, earn a wee bit with a wee job. What happens? Some useless great galoot gets in your way trying to tell you what to do. See, I think that's a wee bit of a metaphor for Scotland. And we all know what a metaphor is, don't we? Because Scotland is 50% brainier than England.
You're joking.
No, it's true. We produce 3 graduates in science and technology per head of population for every 2 they can muster over the border.
That's something else I didn't know.
That's why we know what a metaphor is. We don't say, oh, la-di-da, metaphor lavish. No. We know that a metaphor is something that, well, it's a wee bit like something else. For instance, say you lend someone a few pounds just to see them through. Well, after a while you might think about asking for your money back. Do they say, oh, thanks for reminding me, and here's your money? Not always. If you're unlucky, they say, what money? And get all huffy. Or even worse, if they're really sleek it, they say, wasn't that my money in the first place? And that's a bit like us in London. Over the past years, we've been giving the British government much more than they spend on us. And do they thank us? Do they rush past Gretna to spend it on jobs, houses, education and health in Scotland? Do they chutney? They say, what money? Or you get English MPs standing up saying, Scotland lives in London handouts. Us. When over the past 10 years we've given them billions and billions. When our workforce exports more per employee than the Japanese. When over 80% of Europe's oil is in Scottish waters. You see, Scotland might be quite a wee place, but without London weighing us down, we'd be a no bad off wee place. Look at us now, eh? People like you and me struggling to get by. Men and women desperate to work. Scottish companies, Scottish jobs all heading south. Families looking for help with housing. Young people with little or no prospects. Dying for a cup of tea. All going here, eh?
Most people now know that Scotland will be better off independent. I know it can be hard to change the way you vote, but there's only one way to get real independence for Scotland, and that's to vote for the Scottish National Party.
Building by told. The world inside our hands, what will we respond? Mr. Bell is calling. Of all the threats we've thrown into the microphone, will come around again. Mr. Bell is calling.
Well, there you are. Where was I? Oh, money. Ugh, don't make me laugh. See, shopping. Can you believe the prices in the shops these days? It's just as well platforms are coming back, because soon everything in the shops is going to be out of reach. That's why I think we should be holding on to £2 billion a year here in Scotland. Much better than giving it to a load of MPs down in London to keep their constituents happy. I mean, what would you do with, say, £2 billion? Well, first of all, you'd have to get rid of that great useless lump, wouldn't you? No, you're man. London. You see, as an independent state in Europe, we've been a much better state. We've been able to invest in Scottish jobs, build better Scottish housing, educate our kids, and work for a better future for us all. Because you know what they say? If you want something done, you've got to do it yourselves. Cribbins, is that the time? That party political broadcast will be nearly finished. We'd better get back.
It's up to you. If you want to change Scotland, phone the Scottish National Party now.
That was a party political broadcast on
Hey, wait a
behalf of
minute.
the Scottish...
Wait a minute.
What is it now, dearie?
That was him, wasn't it?
Who?
Him! My hero. There follows a boring party political broadcast, you said. You never said that he was in it.
Look,
You let me and all these people go travagling all over the place when we could have sat here and listened to him. Well, you're just going to have to rewind the tape.
Look, I can't do that.
Oh, yes, you can, or you'll get my mop
Look,
handle.
all right, just a little then.
It's time for a real change in Scotland. The fact is that last year, Scotland gave away over £2 billion in oil revenue to London. Is that what you want? The nation's hard-earned money just taken away from you? Well, it's not what I want. There's only one way to change it. There's only one way to put it all into reverse and get Scotland's money back. It will transform your life and the lives of every person in Scotland. With this money, we'll make sure everyone in Scotland who wants a job has a job. Only we have the will and the ability to make it happen. Most Scots would rather see more jobs, good housing, a decent health service, better schools, and a better standard of living for our senior citizens. That's what I'd like to see. Now, wouldn't you? And this'll happen when you make it happen, when you vote for Scotland. It's up to you. If you want to change Scotland, phone the Scottish National Party now.
What a wee darling, eh? See, when he says, phone the Scottish National Party now, I just go, oh. Oh, look. Here's the number. 0891 88 1997. He might be in the other end. Let's make it happen, eh? Vote for Scotland.
That was a party political broadcast by the Scottish National Party. It can be seen again at 10 past 10 on BBC Scotland on 1.